Welcome to today's morning yoga flow. Feel free to use any props that you'd like. Perhaps a blanket might be helpful to place underneath the knees, and maybe a couple of blocks during forward folds. There will also be a shorter version of this practice linked in the description below if you would prefer a shorter version. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll begin standing at the top of our mats. So make sure the knees and hips are in line with each other, so feet are about hip width apart. And then find a neutral position with the pelvis, so not reaching back, not tucking under too far, just trying to find your center. And we'll begin with some shoulder rolls. So rolling the shoulders backwards. And then reverse direction, sending the shoulders forwards. And come back to center. Inhale. Exhale, drop the chin to the chest. Inhale, take the right ear to the right shoulder. Breathe here. Last inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Breathe. Last inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, right ear to right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. And just continue with these side to side movements with the head for a couple more breaths. And then one more time on each side. Drop the chin back to the chest. Inhale, lift the gaze forward. Go ahead and step the feet wider than the hips. And hands to the hips, and we'll make some circles. Just small circles with the hips. And then they can get larger. You can start to add the shoulders in if you want to. And come back to center, and we'll go the other direction. So starting small, then making the movement larger. Can add the shoulders in. And coming back to center. Inhale, lift the chest, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward. Can place hands on blocks here if you need. Maybe gently shake the head out from side to side. And we'll just stay here for a few breaths. Last inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, press the hands into the floor, lift the chest, and step back into your plank position. Take an inhale here. Exhale, drop the knees to the ground, and slowly lower the chest all the way to the ground. Bring the forearms to the floor. Press the forearms into the ground, lift the chest. Elbows slightly forward of the shoulders. Thighs and glutes can stay relaxed. Breathe here. Making sure the neck stays neutral. Lifting the ears away from the shoulders. Last inhale. Exhale, lower the chest to the ground. Make a little pillow with the hands and lower the forehead to the hands. Rock the hips from side to side. On an inhale, place the hands underneath the shoulders. Press into your tabletop position. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And we'll flow through some cat-cow. So inhale, lift the tailbone, chin and chest. Exhale, round the back, tucking the tailbone and chin. Inhale, lift the tailbone, chin and chest. Exhale, round the back. Do this a couple more times at your own pace. Return to your neutral tabletop position. Send the right leg out long behind you. Both hands can stay planted on the ground. And then lift the right leg. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Inhale, take the leg back out. Exhale, knee to nose. And do this 2 or 3 more times at your own pace. Come back to your tabletop position and we'll switch sides. So left leg goes out long behind you. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale to lift. Exhale, knee to nose. And 2 or 3 more times at your own pace. Return to your tabletop position. I'm going to turn to face y'all. So from your tabletop, take the right leg out to the side, toes facing forward. Press the hands into the mat to lift the chest. We'll come into gate pose. So inhale, lift the left arm and lean to the right. Right hand is resting lightly on the leg. Breathe. Last inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, raise the right arm. Place the left hand down to the ground. Gaze can be at the floor. Modified plank, side plank. Breathe. Inhale, come back to center. Turn the right toes up to face the ceiling, and then adjust the chest so that you're facing the right foot. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold over the right leg. Breathe. Last inhale. Exhale. And then lift the chest. Drag the heel in halfway so that now your leg is at a 90-degree angle. Turn the chest back towards the front. Hands to the hips. Inhale here. Exhale, bend into the right knee. Inhale to lift. Exhale to bend into the leg. Inhale to lift. And do this a couple more times at your own pace. Last time. And come back to center. Place the hands back down to the ground. Return to your tabletop position. Flow through a couple of cat-cow here. Inhale, lift the tailbone, chin, and chest. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, lift the tailbone, chin, and chest. Exhale, round the back. Return to your neutral tabletop position. Take the left leg out long to the side, toes face forward. Press the hands into the mat, lift the chest, gate pose. Inhale, raise the right arm. Exhale, lean to the left. Breathe. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale the hand down. Inhale, raise the left arm. Place the right hand down on the mat. Gaze is down at the right hand. Modified side plank. Breathe. Inhale, come back to center. Turn the left toes up towards the ceiling. Torso will come to face the toes. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold over the left leg. Inhale, come back to center. Pull the left heel in halfway, so you now have a 90-degree bend in the left leg. Chest will turn back forward. Hands to hips. Inhale here. Exhale, bend into the left leg. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, bend into the left leg. Inhale, come back up. And do this a few more times at your own pace. Last time. Come back to center. Take the hands back down to the ground and return to your tabletop position. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take some time here to pedal the feet out. Maybe rock the hips from side to side. Come back to center. Inhale. Exhale, place the right foot between the hands. Spin the left heel to the center line of the mat. Lift the chest, opening up to the left side of the mat for warrior two. Arms are long. Stay here for a few breaths. Gaze is over the right fingertips. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Place the hand to rest on the right leg. Inhale, raise the left arm, lean over to the right. Breathe here. Gaze can be at the floor. Inhale, come back to center. Place the left hand to rest on the left thigh. Inhale, the right hand up and lean to the left. Breathe here. Inhale, come back to center. Take the arms out long either direction. Inhale. Exhale, bend into the right knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend into the right knee. Straighten. Do this a couple more times at your own pace. Last time. Come back to center, lower the hands down, walk the back foot in just a bit, and then turn the chest to face the front of the mat or top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold over the right leg. Remember, your hands can be on blocks if you'd like. Last breath. Press the hands into the ground and come back to find your plank position. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Inhale, press the hands into the floor, lift the chest. Exhale, lower. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here. Last inhale. Exhale, send the left foot between the hands. Right heel spins down to the center line of the mat. And then lift the chest, opening up to the right side of the mat. Arms go long. Warrior two. Gaze is over the left fingertips. Breathe here. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Let the left hand rest on the thigh. Inhale, raise the right arm and lean over to the left. Breathe. Gaze can be down at the floor. Last inhale. Come back to center. Place the right hand on the right thigh. Lift the left arm. Inhale. Exhale. Lean over to the right. Breathe here. Gaze is down at the floor. Inhale, come back to center. Take the long arms out long to the sides. Inhale here. Exhale, bend into the left leg. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, bend into the knee. Come back up. Do this a couple more times at your own pace. Last time. Lower the hands down, walk the back foot in just a bit. Turn the chest to face the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold over the left leg. Breathing deeply. Last breath. Press the hands into the ground. Find your plank position. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly lower all the way down to the ground. Inhale, press the hands into the floor, lift the chest. Exhale, lower. Inhale, tabletop position. Moving into pigeon pose from here, bring the right knee to the back of the right hand, and the right foot is going to be between the left hand and the left thigh. Send the left leg out long behind you, lowering the right hip to the floor. You can use a block underneath your right hip if it's not touching the floor. So you have the option to stay here, or you can begin to fold over the right leg. And we'll be here for several breaths. Last breath. Inhale, press the hands into the ground, lift the chest, and return to your tabletop position. And we'll move to the other side. So bring the left knee behind the left hand, and the left foot is between the right hand and the right thigh. Begin to stretch the right leg out long behind you, lowering the left hip to the ground or placing it on a block. Option to stay here, or you can begin to fold over the left leg. Taking some deep breaths here. Last breath. Inhale, begin to walk the hands back, lifting the chest. Find your tabletop position. And from here, send the hips down to the floor and find a seated position with the knees bent and soles of the feet on the floor. Move into boat pose from here by tipping back on the sits bones and letting the tippy toes just barely touch the floor. So you can stay here balancing if this is challenging for you. You also have the option to lift the shins and send the arms straight ahead, or you can point the toes toward the ceiling. So find where you are challenged, balancing and breathing there. Last inhale. Exhale, place the soles of the feet on the mat, bring them to touch, and shake the legs out in butterfly. And we'll do that 2 more times. Okay, so preparing, placing the soles of the feet on the floor, rocking back on the sits bones, finding your place of balance. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, find your boat pose. Let it go. Bring the soles of the feet to touch. Shake it out. One more time. Soles of the feet to the ground. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, find your boat. Last inhale. Exhale, let it go. Soles of the feet together and shake it out. And then we'll move into a wide-legged seated position. So taking the long legs out wide. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, lift the left arm and reach over to the right. Chest is facing straight ahead rather than down at the floor. Breathe here. Last inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale here. Exhale, walk the hands out in front of you. Find your place of challenge and breathe there. Inhale, walk the hands back, lift the chest. Exhale. Inhale, raise the right arm. Exhale, leaning over to the left. Chest is facing forward rather than down at the mat. Breathe. Inhale, come back to center. Place the hands underneath the knees to help bring the feet back to the mat. And find your easy cross-legged seated pose. Place the hands on the thighs. If it feels comfortable for you, you may close the eyes. Begin to focus on your breathing. And I'll give you a couple of minutes here for stillness and silence before you start your day. Maybe you'd like to express gratitude to God or even talk to Him about any concerns you have. But just taking time for silence. Go ahead and take a deep inhale and exhale. 2 more times. Inhale through the nose and exhale. Inhale through the nose and let it go. Slowly open your eyes. Thank you for practicing with me today. Bye.